THY crew, are you looking to discover your hidden why? Then take me up on this opportunity. It's a one-on-one complimentary coaching call valued at $250, where we chat and define your hidden why and the action steps that you can take to help living towards the life you truly desire. Guys, there's a limited amount of spaces available. What you can do is jump onto thehiddenwhy.com, go to the coaching tab, press the link, and then schedule a time that suits you. Would love to chat with you soon. This is episode 218 on the Hidden Why podcast, my book reflections.
You're listening to The Hidden Why with your host, Lee.
G'day gang and welcome to the Hidden Why podcast. I hope you're pumped and excited. My name's Lee Martinuzzi, the host of the show, aka the Hidden Why guy, helping people discover their hidden why and live a life more true to themselves. One that you truly desire. The biggest regret that I could think of in life is not living a life that I actually wanted to live. So that's what I'm doing. I'm setting up my life so I can live out that life, and I want to help other people do the same and assist other people to do the same. And a part of that, what assists me, is reading really cool books. So today and every week on Friday, I do a book review, which is not so much a review on the book itself, but more of a personal reflection on what I got from the book. Today's book is a fantastic read, really aligned with the Hidden Why, really, my message here at the Hidden Why, and I just loved the concept and the different perspective on it. Actually, it's by an author called Derek Rydall. His name is Derek Rydall, and the book is called Emergence, 7 Steps for Radical Life Change. He will be an upcoming guest on the show in a few weeks, so keep your eye out for that one too. And just in case you don't get the reminders yet, subscribe to the podcast. Subscribe online at thehiddenwhy.com and you'll definitely see that one when it comes out. Great interview with Derek coming up in a few weeks. Really cool book. Let me know what you think. Jump onto thehiddenwhy.com. Leave your comments and thoughts there. If you like the review, if you think it's a book that someone that you know might like, then share it with your network. That's probably the biggest gift you can give me, is just to post it out there and share it with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, etc. Guys, I can also tell you that I have 2 free books to give away, audio books. If you go to thehiddenwhy.com, you'll see the links there in the show notes for this episode or down the side menu of any of the pages at thehiddenwhy.com. And you can actually sign up for a 30-day free trial with Audible books and get 2 free books in that deal. So that's a pretty cool deal. If you like hard copies or Kindle versions, then the links will be there in the show notes for this book, Emergence, as well. So guys, check it out. Hope you can take me up on those offers, and we'll talk to you again soon. Thanks.
This is The Hidden Why, discussing ideas and thoughts on living life with passion and finding your hidden why, your reason, your purpose.
G'day gang, and welcome to this week's book reflection. I hope you are incredibly well in whatever you're doing today. Hope you're loving it. Guys, I want to share with you a book that I just absolutely loved. I've actually got the author, Derek Rydall, coming up as a guest on the show. We had a great chat, which will be released in the next few weeks or maybe very soon. I'm not sure how this book review and show will align at this very moment. But the book that he's written is called Emergence, 7 Steps for Radical Life Change. I read it on my Kindle, and just really thoroughly enjoyed it. I thought it was a great read, very inspiring, and just such a interesting perspective on it all. Derek claims to say that this is the ancient truth that has been largely lost, and he does refer to a lot of religious sort of quotes and ideals and perspectives, and I think it is. It's very religious in its essence and its heart. And he really looks at plants and the seed of a tree. In particular, he looks at the acorn of the perfect oak tree, and he relates to life for all of us as this seed. And in essence, he says that we already have everything within us, and he sort of states that self-help is not a load of rubbish. I guess that's my words, but is not really what it's all about. We're always trying to improve something that doesn't need improving. And he sort of suggests that we are all that we really need to be already. And rather than fighting it, rather than continually challenging that, is just actually learning with it, allowing it to emerge, and then using it to allow life to grow through you. He actually has a comment that says, life doesn't happen to you, it happens through you. And he says that we are all, in essence, from that seed, the core within us already, and whatever we want in life is there for us to take. Now, I don't agree entirely with everything he's written in this book, but most of it I love, and most of it I think is a really inspiring message for anyone that's looking for radical change in life. It's actually titled Emergence, 7 Steps for Radical Change. Now, I'll just read through the 7 steps. So he has got 7 of them. Number 1 is see the completed vision. Number 2, cultivate congruent conditions. Number 3, create the quantum plan. Number 4, give what appears missing. Number 5, act as if you are it. Number 6, embrace what appears broken. And number 7, wait on the law. Now, this isn't a book about the law of attraction where you simply imagine what you sort of want, vision what you want, create the vision boards, and then more will come into your life. Now, I do agree with part of that yes, if you do, have a positive vision of your future, that you will open yourself to that opportunities. And that's just particularly because your attention and your conscious awareness will be more focused on that area that you particularly want to bring more abundance into your life with. And then opportunities start to show up. So I agree with that, but it still requires action. And he gives a lot of the ideas about how to take that action, how to allow what's already within you to emerge. There's a couple of great lines in here, which I really appreciated, like, some seeds take fire to germinate. Some seeds we know of plant life will only germinate when there's been a fire, and sometimes that's what it takes for us, is to go through that really hard, tough period in life before we actually emerge. The more I reflect on what Derek's written in this book and my life so far, and I've actually just wrote, funnily enough, before I even thought I was going to do this book review this morning, in my journal, towards the end of my writing, I just started, reflecting on the allowing things to come naturally through us rather than to try and force everything into our life. And for most of what I've tried to force, like when I've really chased, the dollar, or when I've really chased the promotion, or whatever it might be, things don't seem to happen. And it actually seems to put more stress and anxiety on me, and actually attempts to block what is already within to emerge. And Derek certainly reflects on that in this book. I thought it's a really interesting perspective on life. And sometimes, when I don't force things, when I just go with the flow and do things with purpose and focus on some key areas. I'm working on a map at the moment, a blueprint, if you will, that I'll share with you eventually, that, are the areas of our life that we should be focusing on and working on, and not so much self-help, as Derek might say, but more personal development, and personal development so that we can better allow what's already within us to emerge. So focus on those key areas in life, and then that way what is already within you will just naturally progress and emerge, and it'll become more and more. As I reflect on this also, I think about life and, this state of being. We're always chasing that accomplishment, that goal, that achievement, that money, that dollar, that house, that boat, that love of our life. We keep chasing it. And in doing so, we miss out on some of the greatness that is already right here in the moment. And I think as I've sort of flipped around how I thought life was meant to be lived, as I've sort of changed my priorities and focused on these key principles of life, I've just allowed to be in a greater state now. And I think anyone can allow this. I just saw a comment from a buddy of mine online, and, I sort of, I was wondering what he was doing with his life, and he sort of made a comment that suggests that he's actually better than he ever has been, and that's because he's not going out there and chasing it. And it doesn't mean, to all of us, we have different desires in life. We all have different levels of success that we want to create, and different perceptions of what success means, and that's absolutely fine. But for whatever it is, as long as you're content, as long as you're living life true to yourself, and as long as that life is putting you in a great state of being and removing as much suffering from your life as possible, I think that's really the core of what it's about. So going off a little bit of tangent there, but Derek Rydall's book, The Law of Emergence, that's the term he's coined for it. Excellent read, really interesting, great perspective on it all. I think, it'd be worth having a read. Certainly the points he talks about, the 7 stages, there's a lot of gold to be learnt from that, and how to bring about this magic that's already within you, and how to bring that forward. So that's it from me, guys. Let me know what you think. Jump onto thehiddenwhy.com, leave your comments and thoughts there. Derek, sort of says if you're struggling, I've read this in a review somewhere, but if you're struggling to, improve yourself, your health, your mindset, your love life, any aspect of your life, then this book is certainly one to perhaps allow you to emerge with what's already there. Guys, enjoy it. Share it with your network, please. If you think someone else might benefit from this book, share it with your network. Pick up yourself a copy. Jump onto thehiddenwhy.com. I'll have the Amazon link there so you can make the purchase through my website, guys. If you could, that'd be awesome. It helps support the show. It doesn't cost you a cent extra if you're already going to buy the book. Actually, on that, you can buy anything through that link at Amazon, and it helps support the show as well. We are a non-sponsored show, so every little bit does help to keep the show up and running. But I do this for the love, guys. I really do. I enjoy what I do. I enjoy talking about these books. I enjoy talking about my thoughts, interviewing great guests, and sharing it with you. And the best thing that you can do for me is really just share it with your network if you love it, and reach out to me. Let me know what you think. Give me some feedback. And that's more than I could ask for, guys. So jump into thehiddenwhy.com, check out this review, use the links there. If you want to pick up a copy, you can also get 2 free Audible books as well using the link there on a 30-day trial. Excellent way to consume more rad content. Rad! There's a word that I don't say too often anymore, but I'm going to bring it back. This is Rad. This is the Hidden Why Podcast. Until next time, peace, passion, and purpose. See ya.
Thanks for listening to the Hidden Why Podcast, where it's all about living life with passion. For all the latest news and updates, please subscribe online to thehiddenwhy.com.
There you go, guys. Another great show. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you got some value from it. I would love to hear from you, and I encourage you to jump onto thehiddenwhy.com. Subscribe to our newsletter. Subscribe to this podcast so you can keep up to date with all that's happening in the hidden wide world. And leave me your comments and thoughts on this show or any of the other shows that you're listening to and what you're loving. If you could do me a favor too, it'd be great if you could share it with your network, with your friends, your colleagues, other people that you might think might benefit from this show or any of the other ones you're listening to. Guys, it's all about living life to the fullest and living the life that you desire here at The Hidden Why. I'd love to connect with you. Reach out to me at thehiddenwhy.com. And guys, you know what to do. You need to go out there and breathe more passion into every moment. And you need to do everything with greater purpose. And in doing so, discover your hidden why. This is The Hidden Why. My name is Lee Martinuzzi, signing out.
Thanks for listening to the Hidden Why Podcast, where it's all about living life with passion. For all the latest news and updates, please subscribe online, thehiddenwhy.com. This is The Hidden Why.
Are you ready to discover your hidden why? To discover your life's purpose? Then jump onto thehiddenwhy.com and download my free discovery questionnaire. It's designed to help you connect with what's truly important in your life, and in doing so, create more freedom, fulfillment, and happiness. This is the discovery questionnaire. You can download it at thehiddenwhy.com under the resources tab. Discover your hidden why.